In this morning's Health Watch, overcoming self-doubt. Are you your own harshest critic? Do you often think you'll fail at things? Early show contributor and psychologist Dr. Jennifer Hartstein is here to help set us all straight for the new year. Good morning. Always good to have you with us.
Good morning. Great to be here.
A little bit of this is normal, though, and I think in some ways it's sort of healthy. You know, it keeps you going. You're always, oh, I don't know if I can tackle that.
It absolutely can help to motivate you. We really think it's a problem when it's so self-critical, so harsh, so judgmental of ourselves that it almost prevents you from functioning. So it's really, I need to go do this. I'm stuck.
And it can apply to everything at that point.
Everything.
You know, I have to go to the grocery store, but I'm afraid I'll run into someone, or I'll forget my list,
or it doesn't. This outfit doesn't look right. I can't get out of the house. I'm so stuck in making sure it's perfect, and someone's going to judge me if they see me on the street when maybe no one's even paying attention. But it really becomes crippling for a lot of people.
And you are truly paralyzed by fear at that point, and it can have a real effect too, I know, on your relationships.
Absolutely. Some people who have a lot of self-doubt come across as incredibly narcissistic and all about themselves because they need to tell you every good thing that they've done, and then you don't want to hang out with that person, right? That's not a person you want to spend time with when it's all one-sided and there's no reciprocity. The other flip side of that is you have the people who really are the wallflowers and they don't get engaged and they don't get involved. So relationships can really be problematic either way.
So the goal then this morning, of course, is to break this cycle.
Yes.
What's the first step?
Very challenging. So the first thing you want to do is do a reality check. Check your facts. Really take a step back and say, what's going on here? If your worry is that someone's not going to like you, ask yourself, does it matter? Other people like me? Is it going to be okay? They've liked me before. We've had good relationships. So really be a detective into your own life. And secondly, acknowledge that you're feeling nervous. Part of our problem is that we don't ever look at the fear in the face. We run from it, we judge it, and what it does is it gets bigger, it becomes more of a mountain.
Is that because we just aren't, we're not supposed to have that self-doubt? We're supposed to always be so confident?
We think that if we ignore something, it's going to go away, and the absolute opposite is true with emotion. The fact is, if you can say, I'm afraid of what it's going to be like when I talk to that person, just putting it out into the air makes you go, oh, I didn't die. I'm okay. I can function. Absolutely. It validates that fear, brings it down to a level that's manageable, and allows you to problem solve what you want to do next.
So there are certain ways to, in certain scenarios, I know that you're going to help us deal with this fear of failure. And the first thing for all of them is really just, you say, take a deep breath.
Absolutely. Breathe. Anxiety speeds you up. Automatically, you get nervous, your heart races, your breathing speeds up. Take some deep breaths. It slows you down and can really clear your thinking in a lot of ways. And then focus on what your goals are. If you're worried that you're going to get fired, what are your goals in your job? How do you want to make it better? How do you want to do more? What do you hope to accomplish? Those are really things that you can then slowly break down and make happen.
And then also for a lot of people out there, and you know, this happens around this time of year, you've just gone through New Year's, you felt like you didn't have anybody to kiss at midnight, you fear you're always going to be single, and that can really crippleize you finding someone.
Absolutely. It's going to keep you paralyzed, so you have to take charge. What are you doing? How are you getting out there? Are you getting on dating websites? Are you asking other people? And challenge yourself to put yourself out there as much as possible.
That's great. And by the way, I've made up a new word, cripple, and paralyze is crippleize.
I think
Sorry about that.
I think we should use it.
Good thing you followed me. Great tips as always. Dr. Jennifer Hartstein, good to have you with us. Thank you.